Hi, everyone. Oh, that is great. So like I said, my name is Ryan O'Donnell. I'm the founder of Pennies for Progress. We're a social business based out of NC State, and I have 5 minutes. I'm going to hope I can cram everything into 5 minutes, and if not, I'm going to enjoy having that cowbell ring. So, that's our logo. Our mission is to transform how we fund social good. We like to be unreasonable, and we think that we can do that with the simple penny. We're doing this because we believe that great nonprofit organizations should do what they do best. And that's not fundraising. That's solving pressing social problems. And we believe that's something that everyone can play a part in. Whether you're someone who is rich, whether you're someone working hard day in and day out, that's something that everyone can be a part of. Philanthropy means the love of humanity, but we generally associate a philanthropist with someone with a very large bank account, someone who can write that donation of $100,000, $1 million. And we want to open philanthropy to the masses because we believe that everyone can play a part in making a substantial impact in the world. So how do we do that? Well, it's something that we like to think is pretty simple. It's really simple to talk about. Now when we're actually working, not that easy to implement, but we're working on it. So we partner with high volume retailers. Think of popular coffee shops or grocery stores. And we make it really easy for their customers to give something insignificant, like the simple penny. So think of every time you go into Harris Teeter, and the cashier will ask you, would you like to donate $10 to a charity that you've never heard of? And it's really awkward. I feel pressured. Instead, this is built into the point of sale experience. So when you swipe your credit card, a message will pop up and say, would you like to donate this one penny through Pennies for Progress to fight hunger in Raleigh? Or would you like to just round up to fight hunger? These things are a lot easier, and Pennies for Progress acts as the charity processor. So we take all of these pennies from all of these businesses, all of these little philanthropists around, and rather than writing a $10 check to this organization or a $10 check to that organization, we want to be able to write one big check to the best organization. So if we're just thinking about some coffee shops, because I'm an addict, I don't know about y'all, but I go to Global Village almost every single day, and I actually meticulously counted over the summer how many people go in there, and we could raise about $800 in a single year. So that's just with one coffee shop, but if you multiply that across 10 stores on Hillsborough Street, we could raise $8,000. But Pennies for Progress doesn't care about starting small and staying small. We care about getting big because we believe that we have this unreasonable goal and we might as well shoot for the moon for it. So when you look at like a city like Raleigh, and we could raise something like $1.28 million, you're partnering with small businesses and retailers like Harris Teeter. You could go across the entire state of North Carolina and you're able to raise $24 million. Now I'm going to say this because we're in the Institute for Emerging Issues, but we're competing in the Prize for Innovation, and we think that that's a great way to help fund education in our state. But if you take that across the entire United States, you could raise over $800 million. That's partnering with someone like Visa or MasterCard, partnering with PayPal. Or, because you're back there, BB&T, we'd love to talk with you. We actually bank with you too, so that's awesome. But yeah, so I'd like to talk a little bit about the team, because at Team Pennies for Progress, we have a really deeply held belief that startups aren't ideas, startups are people. So I'd just like to share with you a little bit about my team. That's me. You guys kind of heard my story. I led a world record food drive a few years ago. We raised more food in one place than any other time in history of everything. And it was awesome. I loved it. But that food lasted for 6 hours, and I knew that wasn't sustainable, and I knew something better had to be done, and Pennies for Progress is my solution to that. Sherry Saxena, he's also a junior at NC State. He's our Chief Operations Officer. He's our tech whiz, bringing some experience from working at Cisco and Deloitte. Joseph Mu-Young is our Chief Impact Officer. You've never met someone more passionate about analyzing the smallest metrics you can imagine. He wants to make sure that every nonprofit that we give money to can use that money to do something transformative in their community. And Brandon Narybooth, he's our bean counter. He is the dedicated person to make sure that we use every penny that we receive in a responsible way. This is the team of people. I have a laser pointer. So this is the team of people that's making Pennies for Progress happen. And Pennies for Progress is really passionate about making sure that every organization we work with can use funds effectively. And that's what we're here to do. So whether you're a nonprofit, a business, or you're just someone who gives a damn about the world, we hope that you'll join us in our mission to transform how we fund social good. Thanks.